Hello world, it's Mona here. I'm not gonna say welcome to my YouTube channel because this is just so that I have something to do before I start my new grad next year. I've just finished and graduated after 6 years of being in pause editing me here. It's actually been 8 years. COVID really stole some years from me. I have 2 degrees and this is the first degree I'm actually gonna have a full-time job after this. So since I've finished, I've just in between working. When I'm not working, bed body. So I've said that this is what I'm gonna do to waste my time. I'm just gonna film. So today I'm gonna do a get ready with me while I just kind of chat about this anxiety about finishing uni and then the next chapter. Yeah, and I'm gonna just do my makeup while I do that. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get started, and I'll just go ahead and prime my skin. This is the skin that we're working with. I'm using this Revolution XX primer. This primer has kind of iridescent finish, but it holds my makeup pretty well when I'm not doing too much, so I do like to use it. Start doing my eyebrows while I kind of start chatting about where my headspace is, what's next to me, and kind of going through a struggle. Also, I've been on a fast this whole month of November, and I think it's been helpful in you can have this sort of impending doom, this feeling of impending doom, because it's you're kind of stuck in this career now, and it's kind of final, as much as it's not final, because you have the chance to grow within your career and whatever, but it's just final in that this is it, this is not, you're not in the career, there's nothing really you're working towards except improving within your career. I don't know exactly how I've been feeling, but literally since finishing uni a couple of weeks ago, I haven't done much. I've just been going to work, and when I'm not going to work, I am just at home dribbling. And also I kind of hurt my back. Before I would occupy my time with the gym as well, but at the moment I recently injured my back and haven't been able to do that, so it's just been me and my thoughts. So that's been interesting. I didn't show you guys what I use for my brows. I use this L'Oreal Paris plump and set. And then for my concealer, I'm actually gonna use the Maybelline Fit Me foundation, and I kind of just use my Deva from my Fenty concealer. Just put it on the back of my hand. I'm not gonna lie, back of my hand like that, and also just start shaping out my eyebrows. You guys, I don't know why I even tried to explain this while I was doing my eyebrows, because I could barely talk, but pretty much I just shape up my eyebrows and I don't fill them in. That's it. Yeah, I was saying with my fast, I'm glad that I'm doing it now as I was finishing my course, because I feel it's been really helpful, because as I'm reading the Bible and stuff, I've been given comfort, as much as I've been spending time just chilling in bed, not doing much when I'm not working. I feel the Bible and God has been really helpful in me not, I don't know, I think it's almost post-graduate blues. I don't want to say depression, but it's almost that, because it's you really come into adulthood and whatnot, and that can be scary and daunting. So especially for me, I've been in uni for forever. My other degree, I kind of knew after I finished it, I knew it's not what I wanted to do. I wasn't that deep into my faith, but I knew, I sort of knew that wasn't for me, and that's okay. I think I realized a little too late that it's not what I wanted to do, because I feel after high school I really wasn't sure what I wanted to do, to be honest. I had no idea what I wanted to do, but I had pretty good alright results from high school, but it just didn't know what to do with them, to be honest. Didn't know what to do with them. And I worked really, really hard during high school to make sure that I had good results, and I had a lot of pressure on myself. So like it kind of like transferred into uni, but also like, and yeah, I was just that first year, like I was just so exhausted. It's like for my HSC, I live in Australia, by the way, we have HSC in high school. So I was just really exhausted, and to say I didn't apply myself in that first degree is an understatement, because I literally hated every single moment of that degree. Like in my second year, I would be crying like every other week. It's sad, but I would literally be crying every other week, and like I wanted to drop out, but my parents were like, oh, you're already like halfway through, so you might as well finish it. So I finished it, but literally it was traumatic. And then I kind of took like I don't even know, because I kind of finished like halfway through the year, so I took the second half of the year off from uni, and then the next year I literally was like, no, I'm gonna do nursing, because like I did medical science, and I quickly, very quickly realized that with medical science, if you're not doing like a PhD or anything like that, you're gonna be pretty much a lab tech your whole life, and I didn't want to do that. I just feel like it was missing like the people aspect. So I was like, oh, what can I do? Because I always like really enjoyed biology and all that, but like it was never like a desire of mine to become a doctor. So like even when I was younger, I wanted to be a pilot, a policeman, like never a doctor. I even told her the idea when I finished high school, maybe I'll do law. God had the plans. I ended up in nursing, and at the beginning I don't think I enjoyed it that much, because you don't do placements until like your second year. And then I think part of it as well that I didn't like was, I think my experience with the union and how they handled like the placements and stuff. But once I started doing placements, I really started to enjoy it, and yeah, I finished that whole degree, no tears. So that was like a big sign for me that like, also I live in Australia in summer right now, so I'm a sweating bucket. That's okay. Just keep moving, keep doing what we need to do. Also, I know a lot of people don't like do their makeup this way, but I also feel like a fair amount of people do their makeup this way. Also, I kind of messed up my steps because I was meant to put my blush on before I started blending. That's okay. Let's put it on now and blend it out. I'm so sorry that you guys are just looking at the top of my head, but I'm gonna have to do this voiceover because I'm busy clinking and clanking in my drawer looking for something in this. But pretty much, yeah, I was talking about how my fast helped me get over the anxieties and the worries that I was feeling about finishing, and then starting to be in this new career and like the challenges that come with that. But I was talking about how God really like helped me through my fast to put me at ease and like calm me down about all the possibilities, and for me to not worry so much about the future, but just live in the now and take each day as it comes. It was like literally all in God's timing, because now I'm finishing with my sister, which is like kind of wild. Like I think the fact that we ended up having each other to get through this degree was like really helpful, because I think we both would have kind of given up the way like we kept having results without placements and stuff. So I think if we weren't doing it together, we probably both would not be graduating from this degree at all. But yeah, so I'm just thankful to God for that as well. I'm gonna continue and just be quiet while I do the rest, and then I'll come back with something to say. And also I add a, depending on if I'm just like going to church or something, I won't do this step. But if I'm like going out, depending on where I'm going out as well, I'm like going out, I'll like use a much brighter shade of concealer to brighten up the inner corners. I'm gonna go ahead and use this Clinique Even Better concealer in the shade Ginger. I just let that concealer sit for a little bit before I go ahead and blend it out. And in the meantime, I'm gonna use the curve case. I just realized I was talking so slow and mumbling a little bit. So pretty much I was just explaining how I use a darker shade and then I use a warm up shade to just warm up and give me a more bronze look. So you guys enjoyed watching the rest of me blending this or trying to blend this. I'm gonna use the Fenty stick in Caviar. Guys, I'm so sweaty. I can actually see the sweat beads on top of my makeup. It's actually crazy. And now this is a mixture. This is a ColourPop no facial saying powder, but I've mixed it with the Vita Easy Bake in Kunafa. I've mixed them together and I sort of just use a powder triangle powder puff. And then I'm gonna go right in. Mixing the two powders just gives it like a more natural like finish, as opposed to like just going straight in with like that Easy Bake. Of course you can just set like a shade that's like closer to your skin tone, but I do like to brighten it with like my Huda Beauty, so I'm going to get with that a bit later. And straight in, and then same thing in all the other places that we put concealer, the exact same thing. But like in these areas you don't really need to have like the powder prepared so strictly, because literally it'll be fine. There's no creases there or anything like that. So after setting all the areas that I had placed concealer, I went ahead and grabbed a dense contour brush just to go ahead and start blending out all the places I put the bronzer and the concealer shades in with the cream product. After blending out all my concealer and bronzer, I realized that I wanted a bit more blush, so I went back into my of case and picked out like a pink shade and an orange shade and just added that to my blush. After blending on my blush in, I go ahead with my Makeup Mummy from Fenty Beauty, and then I just bronze the heck out of my face, you guys. Just when you think you've put enough bronzer, add some more. So after bronzing my face, I just continue setting the rest of my face using my face powder, and I just go over everything, making sure everything is well blended, and then I use that sort of as my finishing powder. And then after that, I just go back in with like any more addition of highlighter that I need to go into and stuff like that, just to finish off my face. As I'm finishing up all my blending, I go back into my brows just to make sure all the hairs are set in place as well. I'm not really a highlight girl like that anymore, but just for this I'm gonna go ahead and use, because I have so many highlighters. Everybody in 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019, we were all on the highlighter train, and because of that I have a lot of highlighters that I do not use. So with this I'm gonna just go in with this Fenty Beauty Mean Money and Hustler Baby. So to finish off my eyes, after adding the highlighter in my inner corners, I'm just going over with some mascara. I'm gonna first go in with this Rapunzel Ready Brown. It's a shade, say TGIF. I'm first going with that. I love a party look, and the secret for me getting that and achieving it is I add a darker shade right to my cupid's bone just underneath, and that's pretty much what I'm doing now, and it just gives you that really like pouty, like kissable look, and I just love it. I love it. I also ended up using that eyeshadow stick to bring out my eye and just bring it out and drag it out a little bit, and then I went over with some Makeup Mummy with the brush just over the rest of my eyelid And that was my simple eye look. I don't know why I'm still yapping, but all I'm doing now is just adding some of that same brown shade into my waterline just to add some depth and just smudge it out a little bit. After finishing my eyes, I decided I wanted a brighter under eye, so I just went back in with just the Kunafa from Huda Beauty in my under eye, and then just let that kind of bake. And then I think I dusted it off if I remember correctly. So now I'm just finishing my lip combo by adding a nude lipstick in the middle, then going around the liner that's already on my lips with a brown lip gloss, then going over that in the middle again with a nude lip gloss. And that's actually how I get my pouty lip combo. The rest of this routine is pretty much me going back over, blending out all of my product into each other, making sure everything is marrying with each other, because just when I think I blended enough, I blend some more. And that's my secret to having a flawless base, or at least I think my base is pretty flawless, y'all. Y'all let me know in the comments though. After my base is completely blended, I just go back over with the highlighter just anywhere I need to add a bit more popping, and that is pretty much my whole routine, you guys. I've got to review this outer because it was just showing like the top of my head, but that's okay. I'm filming on my iPhone, and so I was just saying that let's clap it up the glass or holding up into up. So it was like very good. It was like makeup therapy kind of, which was really good. And yeah, until next time, stay lovely, stay blessed.